In this HTML tutorial, we will learn about HTML images. We will use images with paragraph. On this website page, images and paragraph will appear after navbar, hyperlink, and before heading level 1 employee data. So go to the editor and add paragraph and change its place, highlight paragraph and press Ctrl X for cut the paragraph and press Ctrl V to paste paragraph, and we paste paragraph before heading and after hyperlink. Ctrl V to paste the paragraph, save the file, go to the browser and refresh the browser. Press Ctrl F5 to refresh the page. As you can see, we changed paragraph position after navbar hyperlinks. So we use image with paragraph in left side and second image used with right, and paragraph position will appear left side, and go to the editor Notepad++ and use HTML elements, tag and CSS for images. Use div first of all and open tag div and close tag after paragraph. Right here div and use another div. This div will use for container. So go to the style.css and use CSS in style.css external style sheet. Use CSS for container. Write dot. It represent two class attribute which we use in div, class attribute, and write element name container, container one, element name, open curly braces and close curly braces, and we use CSS for container, margin left auto, colon auto semicolon, and use margin right and auto, and use position relative and use overflow hidden semicolon and use display colon block semicolon and use CSS. Save the style.css external style sheet and go to index.html and use class attribute which we use dot and represent class attribute. So we use class attribute equal double quotes and write element name, Control C and Control V to paste, save the file, and now we use another div for change paragraph content div, open tag and close tag after div tag close. It is necessary to close the tag, otherwise this will not work. And use CSS style.css external style sheet and write content for paragraph and use dot or represent the class attribute content one, open and curly braces and write CSS content maximum width, use CSS maximum width 585 px semicolon and use margin left, sorry, column use, and use column auto, semicolon, save the style.css external style sheet, index.html, go to and write CSS for content area, write dot represent to class attribute. So we use class attribute equal and write name of content which we create, copy, control C and write as it is in double quotes, control V, and save the file. Go to the browser and refresh the browser. Press control F5 to refresh the page. As you can see, we changed paragraph place into the right side. Now we use image right here in left side and heading level 2. Use image after div container, image tag is empty. It contains attribute only and doesn't have closing tag. The image tag has two required attribute src, so we use after image tag src, and src specifies the path of the image. So we use src and use image name in double quotes and write alt specify an alternative text for the image. The required alt attribute provide an alternate text for an image. If the user for some reason cannot view the because of slow connection and error in the src attribute, or if the user use a screen reader. So use alt attribute and use image name, image we XAMPP folder, and give the image name here src. Go to the XAMPP folder, drive E and XAMPP folder, htdocs, and website folder name new, which we created in previous video in this HTML tutorial, and go inside website folder name. And these are website files about .html, contact us, index.html, and style.css. This is a root folder, and go inside the root folder of the image. I put image already in it, and this image shown in the header image, and we use this image html.png. Right click on it, property, and this image format is .png, type of file. So we use html.png file. Go to the editor and write html.png and write alt name html, html, and go to style.css for create its style, and use css. Dot represent to class attribute and write image underscore html and open curly braces and close. So we use css in curly braces, position absolute semicolon. After position we use stop equal semicolon and use dash 35px semicolon and use margin top and use 100px semicolon and use width and height. Save the style.css file, go to editor, style.css, and use width and height with 650px semicolon and use height colon 100px semicolon and save the file. Go to the browser, refresh the browser, press Control F5 to refresh the page. As you can see, picture appear in left side